Hello everyone. Today I would like to tell you 10 short talks. Number 1. First, the speaker announced a careless man started a 520-acre forest fire not far from the town of White River, New York, and the fire was 75% under control on Wednesday, and and it has cost close to $1 million so far to fight the fire. Then he said, a spokesperson for the fire department said, the cause was a smoker who threw his cigarette out his car window, and the fire started in the state park and destroyed campgrounds and recreational areas there. Next, he told park visitors, including a group of Boy Scouts, took shelter in town, and the fire also threatened house just outside of White River. After that, he announced 500 people had to flee their homes at the height of the fire Monday night, and firefighters were able to save the area. Finally, he told authorities had said the fire should be completely put out by that day. Number 2. First, the speaker announced they were changing their name. However, they were keeping their promises. Next, he said, for decades, villa hospitals had been providing low income and indigent people with the highest quality medical care, and it's time to create a separate identity so people could recognize what they do. After that, he supposed that was why they were changing the name of the facility of the Armored Hospital. Finally, he explained, inspired by the work of the great doctor, they had renewed their commitment to excellence and quality, offering more services and setting new standards for medical treatment. The Armored Hospital are the name for positive results. Number 3. First, the speaker introduced Pucci House was a Japanese restaurant full of wonderful aromas and tastes. Next, he said the restaurant specializes in seafood, and its sushi is the best people could find anywhere, and it also offers delicious tempura, several tasty chicken dishes, and a wonderful sweet and sour pork. And the restaurant serves a variety of vegetarian dishes too, and all the dishes are moderately priced. After that, he announced Fuji House was open for lunch and dinner 7 days a week. It opens early for breakfast on Saturdays and Sundays only. A delicious and reasonably priced business lunch special is available Monday through Friday. Finally, he supposed if people like if people like tradi- tradi- he supposed if people like traditional Japanese cooking with modern flair, visit Pucci House. Number 4. First, the speaker thanked all, thanked all of people for coming to this meeting, and he said it was time for them to select the employee of the year. Next, he told his assistants were passing out ballot slips, and he suggested using one to write out the name of people chosen for Employee of the Year, and considering someone who they feel that has given 110% of him or herself during that past year. After that, he spoke Their choice should be someone who was not only a very hard worker, but is also someone who was kind, friendly, and helpful. Finally, he reminded, in case they had forgotten, let him reminded that the winner would receive a $1,000 cash prize and a 1 week vacation for two in the Bahamas. Number 5. First, the speaker introduced himself and he said he could be their guide that morning as they toured the ruins of Machu Picchu. Next, he hoped everyone was wearing comfortable shoes because they could be climbing up and down a great deal and covering a lot of ground during that tour. After that, he announced they would start their work at the main gate of the city, where they could see the Temple of Sun, and finish at the main plaza, which they could see in the distance behind him. Finally, he asked that they all stay close together as they proceed, and don't worry, he would give them plenty of time to ask questions and take pictures at our different stops. Number 7. First, the speaker introduced the local news. Next, he said residents of Macro County were still without power. The heavy rains and strong winds that swept through the county the night before tore down power lines and left 150,000 residents without electricity. After that, he told work crews have been working all night to restore power, but the winds, which remained strong, were making their work difficult. Finally, he supposed the power company expects that the western part of the county will be able to turn on their lights this evening, but the rest of the county will be lucky to have electricity by the following night. Number 8. First, the speaker announced that the La Force Fitness Center would open the first of the month, November 1st. Next, he supposed their year-long renovation was complete, and to celebrate, they were offering free uh, a re- they were offering free orientation sessions for the citizens of their community. After that, he suggested coming and seeing our 40,000 square foot complex, taking a swim and in their Olympic-sized pool, playing a round of golf on their championship golf course, climbing on their 60-foot rock wall. Finally, he said for a limited time they were offering 2-for-1 memberships, and he suggested bringing a friend to their orientation sessions, and he supposed if one of them signed up, the other would receive a club membership free. Number 10. First, the speaker got on passengers' attention for Springdale, and he announced the 10:30 train to Springdale would begin boarding in 5 minutes. Reservations were required for that train. Next, he suggested all passengers for Springdale going to track fitting, and he said passengers with small children could be allowed to board first. After that, he suggested checking their luggage, and each passenger was allowed to take only one small bag on the train. Finally, he posed on, on, on other items, including large suitcase, bags, musical instruments, and pets. must be checked in at the baggage office. Number 10. First, the speaker welcomed to the first lecture in their series, The Wonders of Nature, and he introduced a variety of interesting topics such as insects life, exotic plants, desert e- ecology, life in the ocean, and more. Next, he said they had a number of interesting speakers lined up, and he introduced Patrick Moore, who could tell them about exotic butterflies of Central America. After that, he told before talking, Mr. Moore would show them a video taken on her recent trip on Central America. Finally, he announced all the wonderful butterfly photos they saw on display would be on sale at the end of the talk, and all proceeds would be to the Save the Butterfly Fund. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.